I think with you, you know, we could go so much deeper. We could cover so many more things, you know,
for hours.
which we will do. You know, we will do. We want to. You know, we're going to be with you for some time. But I want to get to the point where, you know, there's a big pivotal moment. And you'd have thought by now that we'd have covered that. You'd have thought by talking about the pub and about, you know, sort of realising people you didn't need in your life and the miscarriage, of course, you'd have thought that that would have been the pivotal moment.
Yeah. Yeah,
and they have been, but what happened next?
Yeah, so after about 12 months of Celebrate and Create, when my little girl's like nearly 1 year old, my little boy, who's now 7 years old, just started going dinosaur crazy. Everything was dinosaur. His main language was roar and just dinosaur, everything. And I wanted a dinosaur mascot for his birthday and could not find a dinosaur mascot anywhere. I was looking all over and couldn't find any. And
like, let me just stop you there, because this is where it's extreme again.
This is where it gets exciting.
Right, because when you talk of mascot, we think about, you know, the fluffy ones that you can see the people's legs in, etc., etc.
Yeah. Oh, that weren't good enough for me.
Oh, no, it weren't. So what Chantelle decides, right, is that she couldn't find one. So if you can't find one, make one. Please talk us through this, Chantelle.
Yeah, so I found a YouTube video.
You didn't make it?
No, I didn't make it. No, definitely not. Me with YouTube. Yeah, so, no, I just found this video of this dinosaur scaring people in this lift. And I emailed this guy and said, like, who's put this video on? Where's this dinosaur from? He sent me contact details of somebody else and sent me somebody else's contact details. And then I found a company that tailor makes the dinosaurs. And thought straight away, yeah, that's like what I want to do. So I inquired. They were so expensive, I'll be honest, I could not afford them to start off with because I'd just had a young baby and I'd also had Celebrate and Create.
Yeah.
So I decided, I'll put it on hold for a bit. And then the company approached me about 12 months later and said, have you just purchased a dinosaur? Like, you inquired, have you just purchased one? I said, no, I've not purchased one yet. They says, because when you inquired, you'd have been the first person in the UK to get this dinosaur. But because you've left it, we've sold two to other companies, one in London and one from Swansea. So I'm like, okay.
So there's no dinosaurs of the
north?
Yes,
so then I started freaking out, thinking, if somebody gets that in South Yorkshire and somebody does well with it, I'm never going to live with this. So I scraped and got all the money together that I could possibly get.
How did you do it?
Unbelievable. I just put more effort in with Celebrate and Create. And I did quite... just up my boundaries, really. I put more effort in, got more money in the bank. I paid the deposit to have Trixie made, the T-Rex.
How long was that after the phone call?
Yeah, so this was about 3 weeks after the phone call. I managed to get the deposit together. And the gentleman and the lady that I dealt with, they both said, well, what we'll do, once the dinosaur's 6 weeks into production, then pay a bit more money, and then 3 months it takes in total for them to be created.
3 months as a whole, right?
As a whole, it says. So then 3 months, that's when the final balance will be paid. And with how I structured the business with the balloons and the weddings, I managed to just get all the money together and then...
And you put every single penny into this dinosaur.
Yeah. I left everybody in suspense as well. So Facebook, friends, family. I've thought of this awesome business idea and nobody's done it in Sheffield. There's only handful of people in the UK that's got there. And I'm selling mine to this point. Everybody's like, what are you talking about? But mine, as far as I'm aware, I paid a bit of extra money for the hidden legs. So the other companies that have got them, there's 2 other companies in the UK, they've got open legs. Okay. So the dinosaurs come round the waist, but you can see the human's legs as well as the dinosaur's legs. So it's not as... I like to say it's not as illusional as
real.
What mine are. Yeah, it's not as real when you can see humans' legs and fake legs.
When I first met your dinosaurs, right, and literally it was the funniest thing, because there's a little video with my friend in the video, and he just sort of stood there with his phone on, and this dinosaur comes running out behind him. And it literally was like being in bloody Jurassic Park. It's like, and everyone's faces was like, whoa. Because it looked so real.
That's exactly what I did.
And, do you know, I just love this, and I love this about you.
Yeah.
You have been doubted since you were so young.
Yeah.
You've had no aspiration, no one to sort of to pull you up.
Yeah.
But you've done it.
Yeah.
And you've constantly had people saying you can't.
Yeah.
So then what you blooming well do
is everybody wrong.
Is you buy a dinosaur. Right? I mean, it's all right proving them wrong and getting a bigger pub. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you buy a dinosaur, Chantelle.
Yeah, I know. And the best thing was I kept everybody in suspense, so nobody knew about Trixie. I just said, I've got this fantastic business idea. Then all of a sudden, when she arrived, I just put her head on my shoulder and just went, surprise! And everybody were like, oh my goodness. So the photograph with me with no makeup on, we didn't have eyelashes and eyebrows and stuff back then either, like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. Well, what was it, 5 years ago, 6 years ago nearly? And then I've just got this huge T-Rex, but my face then went viral with Trixie on my shoulder. And then I was getting people in Sheffield City Centre was going out saying, oh, you're that lady with them dinosaurs. I'm like, how do you recognise? I've got my hair all curly, all my makeup on, and you recognise me from this screenshot of this dinosaur on my shoulder.
Dino lady.
Yeah, so then we just started, the rest was history. We just started travelling all over, doing events, and we've got contracts with quite a few massive events. We've done Sheffield Tramlines, we've done Catton Hall Farm, Coxfield Farm in Manchester, Bluebell Dairy Farm. We've travelled as far as Shropshire for fun day, charity days to raise money for children.
Amazing.
Yeah, so we've literally been all over the UK with Trixie, and then Trixie did that well there. I wanted to go one step further and have an identical replica of Blue, the Velociraptor from Jurassic World films. Yeah,
and
and she arrived 2 years ago.
It's just amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, we've got some beautiful pictures as well of my kids and they're kissing them. And you know, it's like a proper love.
Yeah.
But you know what people don't realise, again about you, educational.
Yeah.
You decided, right, you know, because a lot of people would go, right, I've got these dinosaurs, let's just showcase them.
Yeah.
Oh no, Chantelle tells the story behind them.
Yeah.
You have the facts about them.
Yeah.
You go into schools and you do educational talks.
Correct, yeah.
When we saw you do that for the first time, we were astounded. We were like, this woman, this lady rather, knows what she is talking about.
Yeah.
And what I also love is you also think that talk about them like they're real.
Yeah, I really do. They're like my children. Yeah. I talk to them. When I say Trixie and Blue, they go, who's Trixie and Blue? I'm like, my dinosaurs. And oh, I'm sorry, let me show you. And I have to pull the phone out because if I stand there as a woman and talk about dinosaurs, I look like I need a straight jacket. So,
we've started doing it for you. You need to meet Chantelle
you have
and her
to
dinosaurs.
see them. You can't just imagine them. And honestly, even my auntie, when I first introduced her, my auntie says to me, are they real, Chantelle? I'm like, yes, they're 67 million years old. That's how realistic they do look, though. And that's kind of the aim that I went for. I wanted them to be so authentic that not only the children was blown away, but so was the adults. And I mean, I do all my work myself. I don't pay anybody to go out and do my job. I do it myself. So when we rock up and I do all the interaction with the children, we do the tickle fingers, we build the rapport and the relationship with the children, get them all excited to meet Trixie and Blue, and then I go, meet Trixie and Blue, and I open the doors and they just come charging through. The sheer, the adults do, as much as children. You could hear a pin drop in that room of 500 people because they are just blown away by them walking. Nobody 100%. Expects it.
It's the wow effect.
Like I call it the Rawsome effect.
It is a Rawsome. And you are absolutely right in that, you know, with your dinosaurs, it's not aimed at just kids.
No, and we realised that when we did Sheffield Tramlines a couple of years ago, because Sheffield Tramlines hired us for the children's entertainment section. And then when we had to go from the children's to back to base to just relax and rest, we'd got all these adults chucking children out of the way to get selfies. And I'm like, watch the child, leave the child. So yeah, adults love them equally as much as children
It's amazing. And you know, to give context to people that are sort of watching this, I mean, you know, obviously we can see some of the footage of them, but how big are they and how much do they weigh?
Yeah, so Trixie is around 40 kilograms and she's 6 foot tall and 3 meters from her nose to the tip of her tail. And then Blue was apparently same specification when I ordered her, but she come a foot taller, so she's 7 foot tall, and she's 3 meters from her nose to her tail, but she's just a little bit taller, Blue, but she's obviously thinner with being a raptor as well. Yeah, but she weighs 38 kilograms.
Amazing.
Yeah, so they're quite like the lads that I that go inside them and do the entertainment on my behalf inside the dinosaurs, they've got like TV screens on the inside and cameras in the end of the noses. Yeah, so that they can see tunnel vision as to where they're going. So they always need me there just to, Trixie, there's a child to your right hand side, just watch that child, because they can't see foot space and children just run under the necks and things. So yeah, it's so exciting when we do parties and stuff and events, and we absolutely love. Trixie's known as the cheeky T-Rex. So she sneaks up on people a lot at events, don't you, Trixie? And she scares people a little bit, but she's very cheeky and she gets away with it, you say. So
it's the weirdest thing. Is like, I remember saying to Trixie, "You're too cute." Like literally looking at and I just went, "What am I doing here?" But it's amazing because you do it.
Yeah, I think because I do it, everybody else kind of believes the real.
And your passion about it is just incredible. And like I think to myself, this isn't just a money-making thing to you.
No,
this is a life. This is a life.
I want to build a legacy for me and my children to have something like with his name up in lights, kind of thing. Yeah, so I've always said it. As soon as like the excitement that I get. I mean, I love dressing weddings. I love the balloon side of my other events business, but Trixie and Blue for me, they're what I've always seen as to where I'm going to be in 10 years, what I'm going to build, and what I plan to bring to South Yorkshire with these dinosaurs is this is just the starting point of the next big jigsaw puzzle. Which
is really, really exciting, and we haven't even touched on here at the moment. So this is your latest venture. So you have Trixie, you have Blue. You take them around places. But then you thought, no, they need a home. Yeah,
they need a home. So when COVID-19 kicked in January, no, it was March 2020, wasn't it? Trixie and Blue practically become unemployed. So we went from being 6 months fully booked to not really working at all.
They can't get furlough either, can
they didn't get furloughed, no. So they literally went unemployed. So we decided to nest in a pub and lay some eggs and hatch some new baby dinosaurs, and the rest is history. We've now got an events. We're doing zone events here. We're doing children's parties here, and the adults are buzzing because we can also sell alcohol.
Amazing. So,
at the other places we weren't able to provide the alcohol service, so they love the alcohol and the food aspect of what we're being able to do. There's going to be 2 types of dining, so just your casual dining. So when you sit down with your family, you order a meal, that goes off to the kitchen. We've then got paid actresses that are also waitresses, disguised as waitresses and waiters.
Amazing.
They'll come to your table with our baby and animatronic puppet dinosaurs, and they'll do a little bit of interaction with you at your table while you await your food to come.
Can you show me one of these?
Yeah. So this is Minnie. She was our first baby.
Oh, look at her. Oh, don't.
Yeah, and then
all
we've got
I keep
2...
thinking of is not the mama. You know, from dinosaurs. Not the
the
mama.
dinosaur. Yeah, that's what she reminds them on. So all the children give her little tickle fingers. So Minnie's she's our oldest but our youngest baby dinosaur, and then we've also got.
That one looks like he's scared.
Yeah, he's quite.
He's so cute.
So heavy. He's so heavy.
How am I saying that these puppies are so cute? They are so cute. Just look at that. Amazing.
So this one, we've not actually named it just yet.
Yeah, I can sit down with them.
We've not actually named these 2. These 2 are the newest ones. So this is our baby. A little boy called her Roger the other day. Which I thought was quite funny.
Like a Roger.
No,
it's fine.
I don't think she does. But we're gonna do a competition on social media to name the new dinosaurs for the new restaurant.
I love this.
So this is the newest edition, and then we've got the baby T-Rex over here. We've called the baby T-Rex Rocky. My little girl named her Rocky.
Okay.
So we've let that one stick because I kind of like the name Rocky as well.
Yeah.
So
we're going to knock everything around now, which is great.
And this one is Rocky.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are dinosaurs, baby dinosaurs.
She's again the very, very cheeky T-Rex, Rocky. No, Rocky. She's a cheeky one, just like her mum, aren't you?
She's even got a mum's smile.
She has.
Do you know what I mean?
She's very cheeky. She likes pens.
I'm having far too much fun right here, right now. Honestly.
I do.
This is just, honestly, this is brilliant. And this has all been achieved in the last 5 years.
Yeah. And, well, the Jurassica is new pub where we are now. And this has literally just come about since well, the last 6 months or so. Yeah.
So this is the next build. This is the next thing. This is the next party venue. Obviously, you're still going to be going out and doing your own.
We're still going to be going out and doing events and
still
stuff.
doing other stuff.
Yes.
Do you think you're going to get more dinosaurs, more big dinosaurs?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah,
it's gonna
definitely.
Happen. And, you know, because we are going to come back, we are going to revisit you. You know what I mean? And we're going to keep following your journey, which I'm so excited about.
Yeah, thank you. I am too.
I cannot wait. Because my mind goes awash with, like, you know, sort of all of the different things.
Yeah.
But I think right now, you know, it's just amazing to recognise how well you've done.
Yeah, thank you. It's
I really hope
slowly
you're so proud of
because
you.
I'm so like, it's still quite new to, even though I've been here and I've done it all and I've dressed it all and my bank account proves it and the exhaustion that I sometimes feel from it, just because of the passion behind it, it's just like all I'm doing is waking up every day and putting smiles on people's faces with dinosaurs. And like people say, you've done so well, it's still so surreal to me when somebody says how well I've done. And even when we meet people and they meet the dinosaurs, it's just, it blows my mind. Like, honestly,
What do you think when you look at your kids now?
Yeah, they absolutely love it. So, like, my little boy, he's already wanting to pull pints behind the bar, and he's 10 years old.
Good lad.
Yes, he's like, Mum, I want to pull a pint. No, you can't pull a pint just yet. You've got to wait a few years. Yeah, but I want to work behind the bar. You can't work behind the bar. Go and collect some glasses. No, I don't want to collect glasses. So we already have this clash as to where he wants to do bigger and better things with his little tiny life. And then you've just got my little girl who's just so happy and content all the time, Sienna. She just wants to, she plays with the dinosaurs. She talks to them like they are real. She plays with them like they're real. She absolutely loves them. So from being such a young age to, she's just 5 last week, she turned 5, but she loves them. She talks to her friends and tells people at school that Mummy's got a dinosaur business and Mummy's got a dinosaur pub, and it's just like normal.
Look at what they have that you didn't have.
Yeah, correct. And that's one thing, like, she was sat here last night, Sienna, just colouring on this table while we were just mopping the floor and stuff. And the dinosaur's just going off, and my little niece is scared to death. She's like, but Sienna's like, it's okay, it'll not hurt you. It won't hurt you, look. And she puts hands in its mouth and pokes its eyes a little bit to prove that they're not real, they don't hurt you. But yeah, she admires them and loves playing with them and stuff. So yeah, it's quite nice to see.
But you're giving them that platform, you're giving them that aspiration, you're doing that, you're 35, that is it.
Yeah.
You know, the world is your oyster, my friend.
They'll have the little dinosaur outfits in no time, just doing children's parties, I think.
I want a dinosaur outfit.
Yeah.
I could rock that. Not a problem.
Yeah.
I'm excited because, you know, as I say, we are going to revisit Chantelle in about 6 months' time because you have major plans, and we're excited to be following your journey. And there is a dinosaur song coming out.
Yeah.
I've already...
Something that I've dreamt of for so long.
Honestly, you've got to watch this space. This is a tease right now, because I'm telling you right now, that dinosaur song is going to happen.
I know.
We're going to be flash mobbing.
Yeah.
Places in the dinosaur song. Just for now, before we leave you, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for having me. It's been amazing.
What's the overall dream?
Yeah, to just build a legacy of dinosaurs and just build the biggest and best, like, events, and, like, I just want to be able to just give the best, like, educational to schools and work with special needs schools and things as well, because there's a lot of children that suffer with autism and ADHD that are just absolutely obsessed with my dinosaurs. So to do a lot of charity work and then to build a legacy with the dinosaurs, like, yeah, I love it. It just absolutely inspires me. I just can't wait, to be fair. Every day we're getting closer and closer, and I just love it. Yeah.
Look at that smile.
Yeah.
Why are you making me emotional? Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
But, you know, it's not well done because you're done.
Yeah.
It's, my goodness, it's the future.
The future's starting. I'm seeing the benefits from working and workaholic for the last 10 years anyway
can
now.
we just say, you're going to have to calm down a little bit. But no, Chantelle, thank you so much for sharing your journey.
Yeah, and
so
thank you for
far.
having me.
You should be incredibly proud of yourself.
Yeah,
I know
thank
that
you.
your friends and that your family really, really are.
Yeah.
You keep staying positive.
Yep,
And
always.
you know, watch this space. 6 months' time, we're going to be coming back. Who knows where we could be?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Jurassica, Chantelle Synyer.
Thank you. Thank you.